Good evening. For that second task of our program, we will be exploring unsupervised machine learning algorithm. So for this question, we are already provided an iris data set and we have to predict an optimal number of clusters and represent it. So for this, we are using the k-means clustering algorithm. So for first step, we'll be importing the required libraries of pandas, cbron, and since we are implementing k-means, we will go for sklearn.cluster, and then of course for our implementation or visualization we will be using matplotlib. So then we have, as you can see, we have provided data. we have inserted the data set, and you can see the data set here. We have the ID, the sepal length centimeter, the sepal width centimeter, petal length and the petal width, and the species. So as we observe data, we have three types of species, so this will be used to divide it into clusters, and then we are simply plotting a graph. We are simply visualizing the sepal length and sepal width data, and then we will be dropping the ID column since it is unnecessary, and then we will be mapping the species. As I told, there are three species as you can see, and the three are being given IDs for easy marking, for easy mapping. Then we will divide the data into the required x and y. Of course, in x the complete data set, and in y we will have the last column of species, and then we will be copying the data. We will make the data into another copy, and then we will be predicting it and plotting a graph, and we will be doing the data pre-processing for our x, and then for easy evaluation, and then we will be doing a k-means for two clusters so that we can implement the elbow method. So the elbow method, in which the number which will keeps track of the highest number of clusters, we want to use the WCSS method for. So we set as 10, and then we can see the after we do the elbow method, WCSS method, you can see this graph which represents the within cluster sum of squares and the number of clusters. And then we will be implementing our main three clusters. You can see the k-means three clusters. Then we will copy the data into another variable. Here we are predicting the data that the credentials which we found, and for the petal length and also the sepal length, as we can see in the two graphs. And then we are also checking for the real data that we have found, the observation for the sepal length and the petal length. So as you can see, these are quite similar, which makes our clustering prediction good. So this is how we have completed our second task for the program. Thank you.